Yo, what's good, you guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video we're going to be going over how you can actually level up your battle pass a lot faster within Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So in Black Ops 4 we do actually finally have the black market within the game. With that being said, we also have a battle pass, but instead of the battle pass being the same like it is with other games such as Fortnite as well as PUBG, the battle pass in Black Ops 4 is actually a lot different. This time being, you actually have to be playing the game a ton more in order to level up the battle pass, which means instead of it just being with XP, as well as, it doesn't really matter how good you are at the game, all that really matters is how much playtime you actually put into Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And with that being said, I've compiled a list of tips to help you level up a little bit faster within the battle pass and hopefully level up faster than your friends so you can go ahead and get that tier 200 ICR, as well as Hudson for Blackout. That's pretty cool too. Without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the first thing, which pretty much there's only like one really big tip, but there's also like a little bit of smart tips you can have, and that is to honestly play with friends. Now I'm just going to be going over like a couple like useless tips that are not really as needed, but playing with friends basically allows us that if you're playing objective games, you really want the game to last a lot longer. If you're playing with a full 5-man team in domination, you guys can actually manipulate the game to make it so that you guys will try and capture the flag, let the enemies capture the flag, just keep flipping flags to make it so that the game goes on for as long as possible, which in turn will max out your XP, and really it doesn't matter about XP, but it'll help you level up faster, for one. And then for two, it'll also help it so that you actually level up your battle pass faster because it'll make the games go on longer. The key here is try to make the games go on for as long as you possibly can, as then you don't have to sit through the boring pregame lobby and the boring loading screens as much. They're not boring, but at the end of the day, all that really matters here is how much playtime you actually put into Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which means you're going to want to get these games to go on for longer, because all that matters for playtime, if you guys don't know, playtime doesn't mean sitting in the menu, sitting in the lobbies. Really what playtime is how much time you actually put in the actual game, holding your weapon, shooting your weapon, stuff like that, etc. Second tip I have is to stop playing team deathmatch as well as free-for-all. One of the best game modes you can play is easily search and destroy as well as heist. This isn't for sure because I don't know if it counts, if the switching teams, I don't know if that counts. You're still technically in the game, but I'm not too sure if those count. If those do count, then search and destroy as well as heist are two of the best, as you do go on for a long amount of rounds. Heist, I believe, goes up to 4 or 5, and generally it isn't for the most part, one team is just absolutely destroying. It's basically like a mixture between, which team is doing the best. So, it's 5 rounds to win, or 4 or 5 rounds to win, but at the same time, you could also have a coordinated team that'll help you guys go to maybe even like 9 rounds, or 7 rounds, like you guys can easily coordinate which rounds you guys want to win, which rounds you guys want to lose, and basically just manipulate the game to the point where your team is in full control, and you can make sure that you guys have the most playtime as possible. Some other game modes that I would recommend playing is Control. That basically has 3 rounds you need to win, so you could easily go for 5 rounds in Control. You can easily go for a good solid 20-minute Control game, which is really, really cool, as well as level up your actual multiplayer level, which also is pretty cool as well. Honestly, I see a lot of people just playing regular old team deathmatch, or just playing, the regular game modes, and asking why can't they win, or why can't they level up these battle pass faster, and it's simply just for the fact that they're playing these generic game modes that's not getting them the XP that they deserve. The key here is to play longer game modes so you don't have to sit in the pre-game loading screen for longer, because the less time you spend in the pre-game loading screen, the more time you spend leveling up your battle pass as you get more in-game time in Black Ops 4. The final tip here is to play Blackout. Now, if you guys don't know, Blackout actually counts for this as well, in terms of, actually being able to get the double XP, or not the double XP, the battle pass XP. Blackout also does qualify for this, and if you're good at Blackout and you enjoy battle royale games, especially Blackout's a ton of fun, you could easily go in games that last like 20 to 30 minutes, which is just straight in-game time. There's no loading screens, there's none of that, and if I'm being honest here, Blackout loads really fast. Like, it's one of the fastest loading times I've ever seen in a Call of Duty, which means you don't have to like wait for a whole team, really. You can just hop into the map and wait in the pre-game lobby inside of the actual game, because you don't have to wait for like a whole team outside of the actual map. The map is already rendered, the map is already in. Sorry for the noise in the background if you can hear that. I did move my setup upstairs. There might be a little bit of background noise, but that's just a side note. But yeah, like I was saying, with actual multiplayer games, you have to wait for the full, 10 players on either team to spawn and to like, load into the actual pregame lobby, and then you can get into the actual in-game time. With Blackout, you actually just wait for like your squads. So say you're playing solos, you can just hit deploy and you'll go into the pregame lobby, which is already inside of the Blackout map itself. You'll just spawn somewhere random on the Blackout map and it'll already start to count for your in-game time, since you're already loaded into the actual Blackout map. It is super good, and you cut down on these loading screen times way shorter than you have to cut down on them with, you know, just random game modes, you know? Also, Blackout's a ton of fun. It's one of the funnest ways, in my opinion, to level up your battle pass, and, you know, Battle Royale is just a very fun game mode in general, and, you know, if you're good at it, you will last a long time. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this subject on how to level up your battle pass, aka your contraband pass, within Call of Duty Black Ops 4. If you guys have any more tips, leave them down in the comment section below, and, you know, hopefully help some other guys out there down there if they need help as well. Like, subscribe, everything down there below. Rate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, by the way. There's a little thing down in the corner of this video. My recent videos are popping up on screen right now. See you guys later. Have a good day. Peace out.